Mute your line, Danny.
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, for Anderson. How has this experience been preparing for a boxing match? I know that you've been wanting to do this for a long time. And do you see yourself now that you're doing it? Do you see yourself having more fights in the future? Is this a possibility of a new career for you?
Yeah, of course this is possible. I love the sport. I love boxing. And yeah, it's possible too. We'll see.
And now that you finally crossed over to boxing, one of the biggest topics that's been discussed over the years was how much the bigger paydays exist in boxing compared to maybe MMA. Um, are you expected to make more money in this fight in boxing than you have in MMA before?
You know, for me, it's not about money. It's just I don't put in my mind uh money. I don't think about money. I just think to challenge myself and put in my passion in my work right now. And I I think when you put in the money first in everything you do it in your life, professional or not, you lose something. And I think the secret is how much you love your job, how much you put in your heart in your job. That's I try to do my best, that I make successful my sport, and that I make successful my life. It's not about money.
Yeah, and I know
Okay.
you're focused on this fight. This is my last question. Um, but a lot of people weren't expecting this matchup against Chavez Jr. A lot of people were expecting you to fight maybe Roy Jones Jr. because you guys have gone back and forth a lot over the years. Is that a fight that still interests you? And how come maybe that fight didn't happen? It seemed that if there was a fight that was going to happen for you in the boxing, it was going to be that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I talking about fight with Mr. Roy Jones Jr. for many many years ago. When I start fighting UFC, and I think now it's come closer to this come completely uh, reality. And let's go see. My focus now is just for this fight right now, and let's go see the future.
Thank you, Anderson. Good luck.
Thank,
Thank you.
thank you, Danny. A couple more. Brady Briggs. Unmute your line.
I got a question for Anderson. Now, a lot of us figured you were going to go to PFL or maybe even Bellator after your UFC departure. What made you decide on boxing, and what made you agree to a fight against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.?
Wow. I think the opportunity come to me, and I just say, that's the good challenge. I think I can take this opportunity to challenge myself and put in my mind to work for see my body change and test myself and working hard for make something special for myself.
Sure. Sure. Do you feel like you're going to feel limited only being able to use 2 of your 8 weapons that you're always so great at?
No.
Your boxing was always very good too. And you're also bigger than him. You have a couple inches height advantage. You got a couple inch reach advantage. Um, for someone who's gone 12 rounds with Canelo, what's your game plan in order to win this fight?
So my plan is just working and with my coach and listen my coach and working hard every single day the same I work right now, and do my best, you know,
Sure.
because
No,
doesn't matter how sport you practice, MMA or boxing, um, you need you keep straight you focus in your specialty, you know and that's I try to do.
Thank you, Brady.